Hollywood and it's evident. I am just a Magic fan, Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me. Are y'all ready? Hold on. I said, are y'all ready? Magic fans, it's 2:22 a.m. Coincidence? I think not. Magic fans, we live. Magic fans, we won 126 to 109. But it was against a 16-win team, so we can't celebrate too much. But welcome to the stream. Y'all saw the time. It's 2:22 in the morning, Magic fans. But y'all already know we gotta dive into it, man. I was too hype. Look, too hype, man. We too hype. We unplugged. That's how hype we was. Magic fans, 126 to 109. Did y'all enjoy this game as much as I did? At least that third quarter, that second half was, man. I think that I even tweeted it. I think that it was, in my personal opinion, a bit of a problem and a bit alarming that against a 16-win team at a halftime, we're only up 3. This game, like, I get it. We won by a good amount of points. We did what we had to do. But Magic fans, we got to be accustomed to just, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, we got to 126, but against any other team, we would have lost. We won because it was against a 16-team Trae Young-less Washington Wizards team. I think that it was a 3-point game at halftime, and there are a lot of flaws that you could point out that we were doing. And I think that although, yes, we got this W, I think that there were a lot of things you could point out in the W, quite frankly. I think there were a lot of things that you could call out, point out, whatever it is that you want to say. But we got to dive into the stats because that's what we're here for, right? Magic fans, going into really fairly quickly on the Washington Wizards. Shout out Julian Carter Jr. Julian Reese, 9 points, 4 for 6, 1 for 4 from the free throw line. Had Angel Carter Jr., Angel Reese, sitting courtside in a Wizards jersey when she's usually just rocking Orlando Magic colors. So you know what? It is what it is. Bub Carrington with that 11-point performance. Will Riley with 19. They had some boards. They had some assists. Leaky Black. Shout out, Anthony's better. But Leaky Black, 8 points. 2 and 2 in the free throw line. But missed his threes. 9 boards, though. So big shout outs to him on that side. Champagne with that 13, 8, and 1 performance. See, I wish they had 3 blocks and then 2 for Black. I wish that the Magic's bench could have a performance like this. 13 points, 16 points, and 18 points. 3 people from their bench scored more than their starting 5. So big shout outs to the Washington Wizards bench. Even though it wasn't a failed performance, I understand that, sure, you guys may have lost the game, but at the end of the day, it was a good performance from that bench squad. I will say that. Now, Magic fans, coming to our bench, a lot of people played, which I think everybody played. There were no DMPs in this game. Now, Magic fans, Paolo Banchero doing his thing, 37, 3-point shot from 40. I get it. Magic fans, look, I wanted him to hit the 40 piece. I really did. Because I think against teams like this, like back in my day, LeBron scoring 50 points or 40 points or something in that nature. And maybe it wasn't against the Wizards. I'm just saying from, quick memory right now. I do remember, I think it was the 61 performance against the Charlotte Bobcats at that time. So I understand that, and at that time the Bobcats were, the Bobcats. So I think that at that time period, you understood that regardless if it was Kobe, LeBron, KD, when a star in your town, they going crazy. No matter if it's a good team, a bad team. Now I feel like these stars go against these weaker teams and then let their other people go crazy. We need dominant stars again, and that's maybe that's what's lacking at the All-Star game. They're really that East versus West. There is no East versus West because we're lacking superstar talent in terms of just overall just stars. We have a couple, Wemby, and those people, those are stars, SGA in a sense, but like that's about it. Luca, obviously Braun, Curry. You know what I'm saying? We're lacking those types of players, and I feel like it comes down to games like this. A game like this, in my personal opinion, especially with P5 going crazy, we gotta hit that 40 piece. But it's not like I'm mad at it. It's not like I'm happy. This is just me being extremely critical of what we can point out in the win. That it's like in this game, P5, you gotta hit that 40 piece. You gotta be a GOAT, and you gotta be like you were this close to get that 40 piece, and it's different saying at the end of the day, once it's all said and done, oh, he had 140-point games, he had this many 40 points, 50-point games, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? And games like this, it stacks up, you know what I'm saying? It stacks up in the long run, and I feel like for being PB no J, I'm telling you right now, it was a lot of buckets here, a lot of J's here. So I'm gonna tell you right now, and he only took 2 threes, so all of those was like Magic fans, I'm telling you, he took it in, and I think that we're experiencing the P5 resurgence. I think the confidence is getting back, and this 37 point performance definitely does help. And I mean, I remember when Anthony Black this game of the frame, literally 38-point performance, this close to getting a 40 piece. Same exact thing. It's like we were very close, but it's a game that you'll never forget. If this was somebody's first game, they'll probably think, "Oh, this is why P5 is so good." You know what I mean? Tristan Silva. I'm gonna say this about him: 8 points, 2 for 4 from three, 3 for 6 from the field goal range, 9 boards, 1 assist, a turnover, but a block to make up for it. Tristan Silva to me is a guy who he reminds me of like a Mike Miller. And what do I mean by that? It's not even like, and I don't mean it in the sense of like, oh, he's just that much of a bucket, because Mike Miller was a bucket. But I'm talking about in the sense that I feel like in a moment of desperation, in a moment of where, oh man, they're triple teaming Desmond Bain, he can't get up a three. We need somebody to drain it. I think Tristan da Silva is one of those cats that if he really felt like it, he could become that sniper. And if he has that clutch gene in him, he could be like a Robert Ory in terms of, and I get it, I'm saying big names, Magic fans. I get it. But I think that Tristan, the shots that he makes and the spots that he gets to, I feel like if he learns how to just be clutch, this kid can be a very, very only had 4 or 5 big shots, and that's about it. Not a bit, but guess what? He big shot Tristan. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. Magic fans, I think that even though he had an 8-point performance, I think that he really was making his shots. I think that 3 for 6, 2 for 4 from the 3-point line, 50% all around. I think that he, with the 9 boards, I think this was a great performance for being in that starting lineup. Goga Batadze with 21 minutes, 9 points, 6 boards, 2 assists, and a turnover, and a block. I think, in my opinion, even though Wendell was not playing, I think it's the same thing that I say about Wendell. 21 minutes, though, was not like eventually that much, as opposed to Wendell usually be getting a little more, but I still think a 9-point performance and a 6-board performance, we need better from our centers. Honestly, I think our center position is lacking all around. I think Goga, but I get it, they were talking about on the broadcast the what was it, the preparation aspect of Goga, right? In terms of he ain't even know he was gonna start until that day. So I get it, but at the end of the day, you an NBA. So 9 points, 6 boards, 2 assists, and a turnover and a block. It's not the worst performance, you know what I'm saying? But for a starting big, I think that we definitely need a dominant big with that's all we're missing. All like genuinely, if we get a dominant big, I think we easily become a top 3 team in the East. I'm telling you that right now. We just don't have a dominant big, and Franz Wagner's not playing. If Franz Wagner was back and we actually like AB wasn't playing, Franz wasn't playing, and those are two of what the top 5 best players that we have on this team. So Magic fans, I'm telling you right now, we'll be all right. We'll be all right. I think that Goga Batal, we just need a better center, honestly, in all positions, and I think, or in all ways around, because I think that both of our guys, Goga, I love him. He is our bench center, but we definitely need a new starting center. Wendell isn't a bad player. I just don't think he fits the team. Quite frankly, I think that he is one of those guys. He needs to be on a team that can get him shots. Like Wendell on the Lakers would feast. I'm telling you that right now. Like Wendell on the Lakers would be that guy. Really, he wow, like it would be a crazy. I don't know why. I mean, I think the Lakers have inquired about him, but honestly, I think that on this team where we're still not at the point where we have that motion, we just can't utilize somebody like a Wendell Carter Jr. because we need the boards. We need a true big, and I feel like Wendell Carter Jr. is a 2026 big, a true definition just of one of those shoot first bigs where we need a board first big. And I see a board first big in a guy like Mo Wagner, but Mo Wagner, he gave us 10 points, 3 boards, and nothing else. But he went 6 for 6 on the free throw line. So I gotta shout that boy Mo Wagner out because I mean honestly, that performance 6 for 6 from the line. This team was at a point in 8. We not even on Desmond Bain yet, but this team was at a point in time where we wouldn't make a single free throw. I remember that very vividly because it was just last year. You know what I'm saying? And the year before that, Lord, it was one of those like, please, anybody, let alone if it was Paolo, Suggs, Franz, anybody. We could not hit a shot from the free throw line. And now, I mean, today, in this game, at least 86%. It was always one of those, if we hit over 80%, you had to celebrate. And we're doing that constantly. So I'm very glad at that aspect. And I do want to shout out Javon Carter because 10 points, even though he went 3 for 9 and 3 for 7 from 3 boards, 6 assists, and that 3 for 7 from 3 performance, Javon Carter hit those back-to-back threes, and I think it just gave us a confidence boost. And Javon Carter was doing his thing, so I'm going to give him that credit, and he played 30 minutes. So coming from the bench, and I think that Javon Carter is that type of guy that, honestly, man, I just think that he is that player that we got that I didn't expect to be as good as he's doing, but I think he's doing the best with what he got. If I could be completely honest, he's coming into a situation where he doesn't know how to fit in a situation because nobody on this team knows how they fit. So the fact that he's able to find a way to still be able to produce, big ups. Magic fans, Noah Penda, 5 points, 1 for 2 from the field goal range, free throws, 3 for 3, totaling in that 5.5 board, 1 assist, a turnover, but 2 blocks for the kid, the Rook. He's doing all right. He's doing all right. I think he went from, I keep thinking Lakeland, but he went from Osceola back to the Magic, and I guess now in this game, of course, see, you would think, and I knew, of course, in this game, our bench should all be playing because I didn't understand why Paolo was in the game with, I think, like 5 minutes left or something like that. And Paolo's still in the game. We're up 20, man. Get him out the game with 10 minutes left. If we don't need him, get him out the game, man. Reduce it. Reduce any type of risk. You know what I'm saying? Let the bench go crazy. Jet Howard, 12 points, 4 for 6 performance, 1 for 2 from 3, 3 for 3 from the free throw line, 1 board, 2 assists. And Magic fans, Jace Richardson, J.I., and Jamal Cain all played but had 0 points. You had J.I. with a board. You had Richardson with 2 assists, a turnover, but a steal for the kid. Going back to the starting lineup, we got Jalen Suggs, 26 minutes, 10 points, 5 for 9. Didn't make a single 3, but 3 boards, 9 assists, 2 turnovers, but had 2 steals and 2 blocks for the boy. Is the hairstyle working? I don't know, but I'm digging it. I'm digging the performance, man. 25 points from our guy, Desmond Bane. I think Desmond Bane has been that shot, man. When he just puts up that 3 and it goes, it really reminds me of Rashard Lewis. It really does. It really does. I think he's getting in rhythm now, and he's only taking 5 threes. I think that we need to get him in that 8 to 10 range every game. Let the man shoot. You know what I'm saying? We need to push it because he is that guy that he is one of the greatest 3-point shooters in the entire league. And we are lacking because we're missing a center. We don't get second chance points like that. And in terms of just being able to say, okay, if we miss, we're going to get it again, might not happen. But what I will say, he's getting that confidence that even if he's missing, you know what, even if I miss the last 2, bang, and he'll make it on them. And that's what I gotta respect about Desmond Bane. That's something that I think that a player coming onto a team that isn't his team, and then they're having the season that we're having, and still being able towards the end of the season to tighten up, give us a 25, 2, 4, and no turnovers at the end of the day. Magic fans, it was a great performance. 8 for 8 from the free throw line. No complaints on Desmond Bane. Now, Magic fans, Franz Wagner's injured. Anthony Black is injured. But guess what? It's all good because we got the Dallas Mavericks up next, which sucks because, of course, you know, we're playing a great team in terms of Cooper Flag and them boys. I believe, I'm not sure if he's injured or not. Quite frankly, I barely be watching. Honestly, I barely be watching if it's not the Magic. Like, I swear. But let's see here. I think if we're going to find out if ESPN is going to bless us and if they have the injury report. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, so game time decision for AB. We got the game time decision for Wendell. And then, oh, yeah, game time decision for Coop. Game time decision for Clay, Najee. And then, of course, Kyrie's been out. But Magic fans, this right here. The March 5th performance, that's what? That is that game. Yeah, they're all expected to come back against us. So they should be able to see Cooper Flag in Orlando. Magic fans, Wendell, Anthony Black may be back as well. So that lineup is going to be a good one. But Magic fans, that matchup is our latest, or our next one, our latest matchup, a 126 to 109 performance against the Washington Wizards. Even if they're 16 and 49, they're an NBA team, and that now puts us at the 7th seed in a better position than we were because we're 32 and 28, and the Miami Heat are 33 and 29. So we just gotta keep going up, keep winning games because they're right behind us. We can easily drop, have a streak, and just remain around here for a little bit. And we really wanna be up here. I wanna end in 3 to 5. I think that we are going to end 3 to 5, but you know what? Hey, that's up to the Magic. That's up to these guys. But y'all already know, it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. I really appreciate y'all for tuning in to the stream. Thank y'all. 126 to 109. Shall we do it again? Magic fans, appreciate y'all for coming to the stream. Subscribe if you're new. All types of Magic fan content. Dedicated, man. 2:40 in the morning, man. 2:40 in the morning. But we here talking Magic hoops in and on the Fannattics show live. Y'all already know. It's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. That's a wrap. And what do they say about your boy Hollywood? And it's evident I am just a Magic fan. Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day.
day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me.